Your work permit is expiring shortly. What should I do next? What are my next options? Do I even have an option? Hi, welcome to Yoke's YouTube channel. I'm Liz Matthew, the regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Nice to have you all here. We are an immigration consulting firm and we do help out with all kind of immigration matters, and we are here to help you out. Reach out to us, whatever be your inquiries. So, work permit. Your work permit is expiring shortly. And this is a very common query that we have. What should I do next? What are my next options? Do I even have an option? Well, there are options in place. Let's dive into the video and see what are your options. As every individual, for some things might work for one person, it might not work for the other person. Work permit. Work permit is expiring, and say your scenario is in such way that you have put in your profile and you are waiting for an invitation and you have received your ITA, invitation to apply, before your work permit expiry. You are in a good situation as you are able to submit a bridging open work permit once you submit your PR application to IRCC, and this helps you to submit a work permit extension based on your ITA and your PR application submission. You are in the right track. So yes, definitely this is a good option for someone who is in the track of PR and they have received invitation. What if the situation, you might be asking, I am nowhere close to PR and I don't know what to do next. How can I stay in Canada and still maintain a status? Well, there is an option for you as well. There is an option where you can stay in Canada. You might not be able to extend your work permit as such, but you have an option to stay in Canada as a visitor. That is the visitor record option. So for someone who is already in Canada on a work permit, before your work permit expires, put in a visitor record application. So you will be able to stay in Canada but not work till your decision for your visitor record application is being made. So that puts you in a better situation. You can be in Canada, stay in Canada for whatever reason, be it you are waiting for your PR application, you just want to tour around, or you have some kind of other commitments to be done. Yes, you can stay in Canada as a visitor. So that's for somebody who hasn't received a PR invitation or they are nowhere close to PR. So you have an option, as we just mentioned right now. Or for someone who we just discussed, nowhere close to PR, their points are not reaching anywhere. For you, another option would be to go back to your home country. It might sound like I'm trying to be very negative about it, like going back home might cost you a lot of money. Well, do not think of only the cost. Well, think of how I can achieve that PR application. Well, PR application at this point, they are invited by points, most of the programs. That's what you need to get. Make an effort through all means to bring up your score up. So by going back home to your home country, you can gain that work experience in a 0, 1, 2, 3 category job, especially a category based draw, definitely will bring up any occupations in the category based draws, will bring up your chances of getting an invitation. So say if you get 1 year of work experience outside Canada, you have exited Canada in 2025 November, example, you've reached your home country in 2025 November, gained that 1 year of work experience from that time. By November 2026, you are ready to put in your 1 year of foreign work experience. So you have built that 1 year of foreign work experience, and it does add value to your Express Entry profile. And the good thing is, the catch here is you can apply for under the Canadian Experience class even if you are outside Canada, as you have already built Canadian work experience while you were in Canada. As the criteria for the Canadian Experience class is 1 year of Canadian work experience in the last 3 years. So your foreign experience that you have gained while you are outside Canada from November 2025 to November 2026, yes, that will add within the 3 years. So definitely you can apply under the Canadian Experience class, use that as a primary occupation if that is under the express entry category draws occupation, and it puts you at a higher chance to receive an invitation. Hopefully, I have been clear with this. So, that is a real good catch that is in place for someone who is in Canada. You are nowhere close to PR and your work permit is expiring. Go back to your home country, gain that foreign work experience, which puts you at a higher chance to get an invitation. Do not take that as a negative mark or a low mark, like that's not a good option, but that will put you at a better chance. And also, there is another option in place for people who have been married and they are married to a PR or a Canadian citizen in Canada. Then yes, you will be able to apply for sponsorship application, a PR sponsorship application where your spouse, who is a PR or a citizen, can sponsor you to be a permanent resident of Canada. That helps you to get your permanent resident in a faster approach, but the processing time might be a little long, and that varies from time to time. You got to check that out in the IRCC's processing time. They have their average processing time always listed out, and that keeps changing regularly. So do make sure you do follow the right approach if your work permit is expiring soon. Yes, there are options as we discussed, several of them, and not every option works out for every person. So whatever be your inquiry, we are here to help you out and help you to choose your right option. Please reach out to us, and see you in the next video.